Flint, it has been an absolute joy to know you and watch you grow over this past year. May the next years be better still.
Oh my god. Leotai, thank you so much for the 11 months! That's almost a year. That's literally almost a year. Holy crap. Leotai, thank you so heckin' much. And it's been so wonderful knowing you too. Heck. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Enjoy those emotes. And again, there's a couple more now. Those aren't, wait, no, I shouldn't say that because those are for bit rewards. However, thank you. I really appreciate you so much. Yes. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna just start like this because my model is gonna be in game, so not using a VTuber. However, you will be able to throw things at me and throw a box on top of me using a little trick that we've set up for the game. It'll be great. In any case, thank you all so heckin' much for the support, and thank you all so much for being here. How are you all today? I hope you've all been amazing. It's been absolutely fantastic getting to do something as special as this with like so throw stuff at you in game. Not quite, but we've set up a little trick to make it fun. Oh my god, DJ, give me the gimme. That's a serious large amount of biddies.
Gimme the gimme.
Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're just doing this hype train thing instead. All right. Let's see if this works. There we go. It's a bit loud. And Ninja Mortal giving a fish to Warbird USA, and Ninja Mortal and Valeria getting 100 biddies. Oh my gosh, thank you all so much. What the heck? What the heck?
Hype train, you say.
Oh
Choo-choo.
my gosh, Leah Tai. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, is my controller not connected? It should be connecting. There we go. Let's get into the game. Immediately level 3. What have you done? Stormblade giving out 5 gift subs. Oh my gosh. Did someone say hype train? Oh my gosh, no problems, Toaster Mitts, that Stealthy Pony, that Brew Bear, and Kuraida Protogen getting a gift sub. Heck yes.
Did someone say hype train?
Holy crap. Okay, so quick things.
It's hype time.
We got new biddy rewards, meaning that if you, for giving specific amount of biddies, you can get stuff. You can get these. Let me get them all out. So there's Looker. Then there is the Sip. Then there is Pet. Then there is Gimme. And then there is Objection. Oh my gosh, Stormblade giving another 5 gift subs. What the heck, Stormblade? Thank you. You're so generous. What the heck? Do you voice act any well-known character? Not anything like super well-known, but I am in a Steam game and it's been really, really cool. Warbird USA giving us a Fiji to Retro Ninja. And holy crap, thank you. And then there's the Birdly. Is that one still in there? Flintley. Oh yeah. So these are the bit rewards emotes. So for giving specific amounts of biddies, you can get those emotes. That's kind of the new stuff that is in here. Other than that, I've reworked all of the stream assets you see today to make so that like OBS is all clean and fresh and new so that it doesn't crash anymore and it's all stable and nice and smooth. That's what I wanted. Melon giving 5 gift subs. Oh my gosh, to Red Hood, Rabbit, Deku, Mike, Alex, Bo, Nero, Jack, and Goldfeather. What the crap? Y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you all so much for the heckin' gift subs, guys. The closer we get to 350, the closer Sonic 06 gets here to the channel. Yeah, you found me. Oh my gosh. Then, lastly, the thing I wanted to say is, two things. We got a new icon, a new Twitch icon. I drew it myself yesterday. You can see it in the bottom left corner of the stream. You can see it right there. And I love it. I honestly love how it came out, and I hope you guys like it too. It's a good, happy face. And then lastly, the real last thing is what I said about throwing stuff at my face. Well, currently it's covered because Malicious Magpie decided to be super generous again. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Got to work on getting back the gimme moke myself, Oche and the 18 looker.
Heck, I'm sorry that the gimme was moved. I thought that the pet and the sip were ones that people would want first. So I moved it a little bit, but yeah. My gosh. But yeah, you can throw stuff at my face through the redeems. So if you do that, yeah, I think it's a little bit, I think it's a bit too zoomed out. Hold on, zoomed in. There we go. That's a little too high. Let's make it a little bit larger. There we go. Now things work approximately the way they should. Oh. Shrinking doesn't quite work. because we're doing it a little bit differently, but I can still get squeaky and small. There we go. 40 seconds left on the hype train. If you want to get level 5 hype emotes very easily, give 100 bits now. That's a single dollar, and you can ride the hype train. That's how it works. But yeah, aside from that, thank you all so much for the generosity. You've all been amazing. What the crap? Holy crap. Thank you so much. The Legend of Weave of the Weave. Hi, Ente. And thank you for the hydrate. I got my water right here. We are going to do some cool shit today. Thank you all so much. 214% hype train. Choo-choo! Yeah, holy crap. That's amazing. And with how things work a little bit different, so the music now instantly cuts out. That's the wrong one. But okay, whatever. There's 2 buttons. Whatever. Thank you. Choo-choo. Choo-choo! Oh my gosh, is that hype cheer a bird? Wait a minute, that means there's 2 birds in level 5. There's 2 birds. Are there? Or is that a level 4 one? Oh wait, things have been altered, I think? I don't understand. There's birds in it though. That's what we work towards, and that's why I keep my hype trains on easy. So that people can get those birds. Because we want to spread the gospel of bird. That's what we're here for, right? Right? Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Full screen for me. There we go. I believe I'm noticing something that I did wrong. And that is the following. It's very simple. This thing is too large. There we go. I don't want to take that up so much of the screen. I'm not that much of a sellout. I'm a little bit of a sellout, but not that much, you know. Spread the burbs, exactly. You want to forcefully spread the birds. Through... You know what? There already is a bird flu. You know what? We don't have to add to that, really, if we think about it, honestly. Since Attack on Titan is coming out tomorrow, please no spoilers for anything. Oh. Hold on. When you're on the... Hold on. I get it off on my horse. There we go. There. It fits. It's correct. Look. There's a box on my head. You did it. Things are a little bit differently when you're on the horse. Sadly, it isn't always properly done. But if you want to smack that bird butt... that horse butt... You can throw stuff at it. Yeah, good job. Good job. That's how I go. No, Flint, I was covering horse butt. Oh, that was that was the goal. I see. Don't worry. I'm only stupid. You see, I may not be smart. Oh, this shit again. Sup? Oh, you're not gonna give me stuff for killing that monster? Oh, that's nice, thank you. But you're funny, Featherfin. Aww. That's sweet. Also, I'm lying. I am pretty smart. I'm just a... See, I have knowledge. And I have skills. It's just... To use those properly is quite the challenge. Trevor, you're a genius, you moron. Oh, that kind of stuff. That's very real. That's very real. By the way, how many of those orbs do we have now? We have 2. Ah! No! Wait! Hold on! No! Yeah. Alright, so, the question is, what do we want to do? There's plenty in this game to do. There's a lot we already know because, well, this game came out in 2017. If there's anything you specifically want to see me do, let me know and we can take a look at all the options. Because honestly, the thing we want to do most here is do cool shit. Overall, we're going to be doing the main quests and the DLC stuff, the Ballad of the Goddess. That's the things that are planned specifically for these secret surprises that are in store for us that Melon put that Melon put into the game without me knowing. So there's a lot of stuff that I have no idea about, and that's specifically by completing the main quest and the DLC quest. So those things we are going to be doing. Go that way. Yay! Chocomango, thank you for the host. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Champions Battle. Haha, yes, we're going to be doing that. But anything you want to see me do right now? Do you want me, for example, want to see me fight a Guardian? Or just at least be scared by it? We can do that now. Want to do that? There's so many things this bird hasn't done that Link has done, you know.
Yeah.
Let's get under this thing so that we don't get seen. Cook some good food so Bird doesn't die. That is the goal. We do want to find some hearty ingredients so that we can get extra health. Because that is the good stuff. What's up, Guardian? Aw, he's found me. Fuck! Horse, where did my horse go? Horse is over there. Stop. There we go. Uh-oh, another one. Fuck, no! This is not good! Help! Help! Woo! Okay, we can go. Get out of there. That was an explosion from outside. I don't know where that came from. Oh no, horse on fire. Stop. Stop being on fire, horse. Woo! Hello. No, no. Ah! No, chat too. Oh no! Everything's going wrong! Help! No! Ah! Help! I'm going to die! Okay, okay. I'm getting out of here. No! Okay. I can't run from this, can I? Help! Continue. Those fairies are working overtime. We had 5 of them, I think. Okay, so, pro tip. Don't go near them. At least chat 2 was indeed. How do I keep getting gift subscriptions? Because people keep being very, very generous and nice. They're being so sweet. Enjoy the emotes. I made them myself. And also to people who like giving biddies as well. There's some new biddy rewards emotes in there as well. In the end, what I want to do with them is like when we get partnership, which is going to happen eventually, for sure. What I want to do in the end, absolutely. Okay, let's be patient this time. Oh, Sin Cotter, thank you for the 6 months! Holy crap! Ah, this guy's a problem.
21 AAA.
Okay, that's what we want. Ooh! Okay, nice. Okay, Singar, thank you so much for the heckin' resub. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Enjoy the emotes. I made them myself. And they came out really nice. And yes, so what I want to do in the end with when we hit partnership, which is gonna happen eventually, is move all those Twitch, like those. Ah! No! Okay. Go. Whew. Ooh. Okay, as I was saying again, I want to move all those bit reward emotes. I want to move those to tier 1 in the end, because that would be lovely. But for now, those are in the bitty rewards emotes, and I think they're really lovely. Welcome back, Sky. I wanted to say Porsche and Sky at the same time, so my mouth went. Yeah. Robot was like, "Did you think it was gonna be that easy?" Oh, there's another one. There's another one right there. Why is it going through the building? It's like we're going through the stone. Oh crap, 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 crap. Don't look, look, look. Don't look, don't look, don't look. There's another one to the left! How is the softest Flint? I'm doing very well, but I'm just a little bit upset right now. Just a little bit tense, you know? Who is the hardest Flint? I mean, I'm not always hard, but you know, it depends on whenever you catch me. You know, we can get the Master Sword, yeah. The hardest part of Flint is their beak. This is correct. This is 100% the truth. Thank you. I make grid emotes extra curse so people don't donate. That's very valid. Yeah. I'm just obsessed with making cute emotes, and I want to make them available in whatever way possible. I mean, if you've seen me draw, if you could have seen me draw this past week, like, I mean, you couldn't because it was behind closed doors, but you know, you could have seen like how much I love it, especially since I've gotten so much better at it. If you had seen me drawing emotes or like art in general like 2 years ago when I first drew my Sona, for example, 2.5 years ago, like back then, making stuff cute was really difficult for me because you got to get those proportions right, you know? Like it's deceptively hard. It's really hard. You feel so tired and sore. I hate COVID. Oh my gosh, Sky, do you have COVID? I'm so sorry. I gotta get going. See you later, Burbs. Have a good one, Warbird.
See you later, Burbs.
Have a wonderful rest of your day. Seeing progress is always a good feeling. Absolutely, Yoshi. Also, hi, how you doing? Yeah, your dad, you brought it home, your dad and you are sick. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. I got the booster myself yesterday, and I had a very tired morning and afternoon. And now I'm sitting here like, hee Breath of the Wild time, baby. I think that is the shrine that is surrounded by flowers, isn't it? I think it is. How about we do that one? Beards. For a couple days, your legs were hella sore from weight training. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've got a sore left arm, that's for sure. My shoulder, my left shoulder is quite sore. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have a tiny bit of a headache. Aside from that, I'm doing pretty all right. Might be like a tension headache from like just an achy in my necky that like is felt in my head. Axel, hello, how you doing? I hope you're well. I saw you earlier today. I believe I saw you in Nubs' chat. Nubs is very precious, very good. All right, let's do this. This is going to be a very difficult shrine because we need to get to the center of this shrine without touching any of the flowers. All right, let's do it. Which booster did you get? I got Pfizer. I didn't really have a choice in that at all. I just went to a place and they gave me the booster and it turned out to be Pfizer afterwards. Justin Brady Heck, thank you for the 9 months. Holy crap, 9 months. That means we got an
Happy birthday,
egg.
Flinty Burb.
Egg. What are you gonna call your egg? You're doing good? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Justifer, you got a stream egg. So, or a stream baby. I want to do this thing. Egg. Can I get some eggs in chat? We gotta get a Flint egg emote at some point. Again, that's something we can do when we hit partner. I believe that there's supposed to be stuff there. Wooden pallets, but they don't move for some reason. So, you know, who needs them? It's okay. We'll live. Well, all right then. Oh no, it's underneath me, really? Hold on, can I aim at that? Oh yeah, I can. Good. Yeah, that's better. Flag? Flag. In any case, Justin Brady, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Oh. Oh, there goes the chest. That's a little sad. Perfect. Let's get it. Whoa, Flint and the Legend of Zelda. Heck yeah, Ramon. And it's been awesome. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Perfect. Heck to the yes. Now, Flint, yeah? Is the water wet? It is. Because every single water molecule is surrounded by water. You'd love to play as your son in Breath of the Wild? Absolutely, yeah. I can understand that for sure. If you want help with like modding Breath of the Wild so you can do a model swap and stuff, you need to reach out to Melon Speedruns. Also, if you want to play as Flint, we're gonna be getting some kind of public version for this mod. It's not finished. We've been working on it. Well, I've been working on my part at least as the streams continue. Oh, hold on. That's a big hearty radish. I want that. No! No! I tried to get it easy. No! Gosh darn it. Can I do something else to get to it quick? But yeah, we're working on this mod as the streams continue, finishing up every bit that we want done. Fuck. No! Lady, no! But we're planning on making a public version of the mod available. We're gonna be removing some of the stuff that like is unique to this, specifically because of like personal reasons with friends and also the featuring of a voice actor who publicly worked with Nintendo, whose career we don't want to ruin. So we're not making that publicly available. Have you thought about adding your own voice lines? Stormblade, that was one of the first ideas we had. The problem is there are like 250 voice lines, all unmarked. Like they're labeled with like voice line, like VC or whatever like letter code they have, 001_1, 002_0. Like, oh my God, have you tried organizing something like that? It is a nightmare. That's a chick that kills you when you step on the, yeah, exactly. Yes, Ramon, that's exactly who that lady is. And we managed to not trigger her. And by trigger her, I mean specifically like trigger the event in the game. I didn't mean to talk about triggering in a different sense. I don't. Why do these words have overlapping meanings? You're a data miner. You know that feeling finding files of VAs? Oh my gosh, yes, Josen. Like, it's just, oof. Actually, watching this gameplay just reminds you that you have the Witcher 3 game on your Steam. Oh, nice. Witcher 3 is fun. Flint, for a second, you sounded like Carl Weezer. It's not that hard. Come at me with a real challenge. Are you going to finish that croissant? Hi, Jimmy's mom. Good horsey. Good horsey. Good. What you want to do is sentence mix King Harkinian from the CDI games into speaking the king's lines. Oh my gosh. Snap, that sounds amazing. I want you to do that. That may be very difficult, but that sounds amazing. The horse's name is Chat too. We already had a horse named Chat. I accidentally had it killed in a battle with the Lizalfos. It was not a happy day. Beetle, can I speak to you? Beetle. Hey, you're a great customer, and since today is Customer Appreciation Day, I want you to have this. Oh damn. This even works on those guardian things. It's amazing. I hear it works best if you hit the guardians in the eye with it. This old guy named Robbie gave it to me. To find him, go way north, past Zora's domain, all the way to Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Old Robbie makes a bunch of other weird weapons and clothing and stuff. I guess he's just what you call a mad scientist, which is kind of cool, but also terrifying. If you want strong weapons and stuff, you should go see him. Anyway, back to business. What were you looking for? Or are you selling? Look what I got. What would you like to sell? We got a couple of opals. All of them. Wow! I'm sorry for your loss. Aw, it's okay. We got chat too now. Aw, Seraphim! Thank you for the heckin' sub! Holy crap, thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes, I made them myself. Wow! And I like to think they're pretty cute. On point Beetle voice, thank you. Hoo-hoo! Thank you very much! Hope to see you again soon. Aren't the rocks used for upgrades or is that something else? I believe you can use them for jewelry later on. But that's, I just want money. I need the money. I want the money. The money is mine. I need the money. And also, I can't really wear clothes with things as they are, so they kind of mess me up. Do I have a cap already? I don't have a, yeah, I do have a cap. Look at what happens when I wear a cap of all things. It's bad. It don't work. We take it off. It's not always about the money though, Flint. Oh, but Maple Cinna. Money's what makes the world go round. Turns into an evil capitalist. My eyes! An armorless run then, exactly that's what this is. Fortunately, I am already somewhat experienced in this game. Hello, what is that? Also, which way are we going? I think this is just going in the direction of Hyrule Castle, which is a place we don't want to be at. Ah! Oh! Back to wood stuff. I can use this torch as a weapon. Yeah, we're on the wrong side of the river. It's all about the Mets, baby. Let's go Mets. Here we go. I got a home run. Love the Mets. Fluffy Vanilla precious. Aw, thank you. That's just terrifying. Oh. Hell yeah, critical hit. What's down there? Sweet. Oh, hello. I didn't need that to happen. Also, I think the volume is a little bit too high. Hello. You're a regular red bokoblin, which means you die easy. So you don't have any defense or anything? No, not really. Especially when I need like cold or heat protection. I need to get that through food, which means I can't increase my defense or attack through armor at all. Which is not easy. It's doable. It's definitely possible. But, you know. Let's actually see. Let's take a look at the ingredients that we got. We got one big hardy radish and one regular one. And that's it. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. La 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 da. Is this the right way? It may not be. I don't think it is. Let's go back to the right. La 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 la. Where are you going right now? I am going in this direction. So there's two things we can do. We can either go to the Lost Woods and collect ourselves a little Master Sword, or we could go to the Zoras. What do you guys want? Let me know. Ooh, that's not good. Master Sword. I just got recommended this stream and yo, that's so cool. Infer, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And that's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah. No, it's been awesome getting my bird in here. Especially, oh. Well. Hey! And thank you for the follow, you know, Precious P. Well, I can't do that right now because it's not high. You can't jump up high enough from a horse. But this is the coolest thing. The freaking floating and gliding and flying has been really awesome. Anywho, we need to go there. And it is lightninging. You're in the art style too. Oh my god, yeah, the shading is applied to the model too. It's been really awesome. So, okay, I see Zora, I see Master Sword. Okay, so it's 1 versus 1. I want to see more voices. I want to see more votes in the chat. Do you guys want to see me go and get the Master Sword in the Lost Woods, or do you want to see me go to the Zora? Leon says the island. That's a very interesting idea as well. Make a poll. I vote for Zora, Sword. Now we might need to make a poll. Let's see, Zora 2, Buttra 2. Get the Master Sword. Okay, Okay. We can make a poll. Is there a mod right now ready who can make a poll? If you can vote between the Lost Woods and the Zora?
Yeah.
Koi boy, how you doing? I hope you're well. Yo.
Oh.
Welcome. Ah. Well, aren't you a confident one? The weather can be pretty hairy out there, but you'll learn soon enough. We have soft and warm beds, so think about staying the night until you find some clothes. I want a soft bed. I want to go.
Oh.
There we go. Doing good. How are y'all? I'm doing pretty freaking good. Thank you. Where to next? Lost Woods, Zora's Domain. Okay, no, that's enough. That's good. So people can vote. Who needs clothes? You got feathers. Exactly. Like, fuck. Man, have you seen my feathers? I've got feathers of steel. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Oh, whatever. Hestu! Shakala! Shaka! It's you again! I'm trying to get back to the Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. The folks from the stable here say that we're right on the border between the Elven region and the Great Hyrule Forest. Shaka! That means the Korok Forest must be very near. But as long as I'm here, I may as well rest up. No, wait a minute. Aww, you didn't bring me any Korok seeds, did you? Come on, boy. Go find some Korok seeds. The forest children are hiding everywhere. How does armor work with a model replacement? I know some modders make custom armor as well. For Rex, I can tell you how well the clothing works. It does not. It actually does not work. Where's my horse? There's my horse. Hello, horse. Mount horse. Let's go. No pants, no problem. Exactly. And we're gonna be going to Zora's Domain. Let's go. You make him sound both extremely adorable and somewhat annoying. That's his voice. Shakala! I'm going to the fish people. You know what? We're gonna. We're going to see Shark Boy. In this universe, he's a Rito. Well, Master, I didn't know that. Care to elaborate? No lava girl? No, sorry. What is the Zora? The Zora are the fish people. Actually, no, this is the date of release for Monster Hunter Rise. Steam version has changed from 13th of January to 12th of January. That's coming out in 4 days? Oh no. Oh, I might get back into that. Oh no, I can't get back into that. Oh, that will ruin my life. Oh no. Meat. Zora used to be the channel's mascot before I got a bird character. Flint, how dare you? Hey! I didn't do it on purpose this time. Doink, the bright-eyed crab. Replenishes your stamina when cooked into a dish. Ooh. Gimme. Oh, that's a Yiga. That's a Yiga. That's 100% a Yiga. So we're not getting too close to that. Because as soon as I get too close to that guy, he'll get me stuck into a conversation. Just look at that guy's face. Yeah, he's just ready to ruin me. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get that. Mess with Crabbo, get the Stabbo. No, not a knife! Like Zorua and Zoroark, one of your favorite Pokemon, but you like you better as Burb, because there's not enough bird representation in gaming. Oh. I like me as me, personally. I don't really mind which of the two I am, but I mean, of course I prefer Bird as a character for myself, because that's the character I made for me to be, you know? The Zorua was really more of a mascot, a little companion that was in the side of the channel and that didn't do anything. Oops. Does Flint is Pokemon?
Hi. Oh.
Okay. Good, it's not a Yiga. Hey, it's kind of weird to see a Hylian around here. Me? I'm a peddler, so I'm free to go where the wind takes me. Or the waves, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, let me introduce myself.
Oh.
I'm Doma. Nice to meet you. The Zora along Zora River have been telling Hylians to go see Prince Sidon. The prince is waiting over at the Inogo Bridge, waiting to greet any Hylians that show up. Yeah, I met that so-called Prince Sidon. Thing is, he ain't no good. First thing he says to me, he says, I've been watching you. And then he says, what's your name? Can you believe that heat? I don't need it. So I ran away from him and all that noise, and here I am. So yeah, if you want to see a freak show, go visit that Prince Sidon. Though I doubt he'll go look for you. He'll go for you since you're not a looker like me. Damn, alright. She's just telling how she sees it, I suppose. Now, I believe there's a little shrine around here, and I'd like to do that little shrine before we reach the Zora. Ah, there it is. Oh,
Oh.
a Hylian!
Ah.
Oh my, how wonderful! You are a Hylian, yes? No, I am not. Oh, stop it! I know a Hylian when I see one, and you are about as Hylian as they come. You checked your eyes, mate? Oh, I apologize for calling out to you so suddenly. I'm Torfo of the Zora, searching for a Hylian like you for a very long time. My home, Zora's domain, is in terrible danger. That is why Prince Sidon sent me in search of a strong Hylian warrior.
Ah.
Prince Sidon is right there. He's right there. Would you please talk to the prince and perhaps save us all? We would be ever so grateful. Oh, sure, I will save you all. It's easy. Bird is Hylian? The rumor come out. Thus Burb is Hylian? Oh, also, I completely forgot this time. Thank you. I need to give a big heck and thank you to everybody who retweeted the stream announcement tweet. Thank you to Bryfluff, Dr. Fox Wayman, Gadget the Dude, Redline, Dragmundus, Malicious Magpie, Mitzi, Warbird USA, Retro Wolfrex, and Nanok Lee. Now, if anybody else wants to help with retweeting that stream announcement tweet, you can do so right here, but no pressure at all. But I will give you a big heck and shout out and thank you if you do. In any case, thank you. Let's go check out this shrine. Ooh. Ah. Ah, necky. Matt of all trades, thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate you. Thanks to hosts like yours, we get recommended to more people on Twitch. So it means a lot. Thank you. Also, we're gonna do a test of strength. A minor one. Oh, this will be fun. How about we use this weapon? All right, I'm ready for you. Let's go. Okay, he's gonna do stuff. Hey, let's see what you're doing. All right. Oh, he's gonna do that. Woo! And there he goes. Easy peasy. Oh, I got some ancient gear. Now I can all get my equipment and everything. And oh wait, it's just a gear. Oh, she showed me a link you can open to pop out your own chat. So hosting on the fly is easy to do. Heck yeah, Matt. Awesome. Let's see what we get from this. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. Sup, dude? Give me your orb so I can ponder. Things are happening in the background that I didn't expect. Woo! Da ba da ba ba da ba. All right, apologies for that. I needed to take a look at something real quick that came to my attention. And also, thank you to Axel for the follow, not a precious peep. Thank you. And also, I want to say a big again thank you to Ramon the Raccoon and Alpha Outlaw for retweeting the stream announcement tweet. Thank you. You're both wonderful. Dragonborn Bard, chat is about to go wild in a moment. Calling it now. Hold on. Give it just a second. Okay, let's give it just a little bit of time. What happened? What happened there? Okay, no, we good. Captain Tio, hello, how you doing? All right. This was the first area I went to after going off the Great Plateau during my first playthrough. So this is gonna be very exciting. I did that before going to Impa and everything, and I was very limited on resources, so it was really difficult. So it was a very Dark Souls-like experience, and I loved every second of it because it just let me get here. Sorry, so I can't stay out long sorry, but I want to be here for a bit. No worries, Tio. Enjoy this place and stream for however long you want and can. It's all good. Ooh, nice. Give me those darners. And there he is.
Say hey there, young one. Up top, above you.
Hello? Hi. Short legs. Large chest.
Pardon the entrance, but you're a Hylian, aren't you?
No.
I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk.
I'm not a Hylian. Aha, a Hylian. Yes, I knew it. Everybody here with the Rito are blind. Oh, pardon me. I am Sidon, the Zora Prince. And what is your name? Go on, please tell me. Flint? Your name is Flint? What a fantastic name! Though I cannot shake the feeling that I've heard it somewhere before. Well, in any case, it is a strong name. To be honest, I've been watching you. Uh-huh. I've seen the way you work. I can tell by how you carry yourself that you are no ordinary person. Uh-huh. Flint, you must be a strong warrior among the Highlands, correct? I'm not a Hylian! But okay, that's right, sure. Oh no, he's hot. I like furry butts, and that's correct. And also, you're a precious peep. Thank you for the follow. Aha, just as I suspected. I am a Zora Prince after all. I have an eye for talent that is unparalleled. Yes, exquisite. I've been searching for someone like you for a long time. A man like you, Flint, who carries himself with power. Right now, Zora's domain is in grave danger because of the massive rainfall coming from the divine beast Varuta. Please promise you will help us. We need your strength, warrior. Won't you please come to Zora's domain with me? Sure thing. Wow. Really? Thank you, Flint. You are indeed the man I thought you were. Now, Zora's domain will be saved for certain. No time to waste. Hurry up and head over. Because of the rain, the cliffs are too wet to climb. To reach the domain, you will need to go straight along this path. As a Hylian, I know you are unable to swim in the river. As such, the path through the domain might be quite a bit treacherous. You likely have a tough fight in store. There are monsters up ahead that attack with electricity. Don't give up. I believe in you. This is gonna fail. Oh, that's right. I have something that I would like to give to you. This is a small trinket to show that I have faith in you. Oh. It is a drink that will increase your resistance to electricity. I'm not sure why, but its effects do not seem to work for Zora. Perhaps because it was made specifically for Hylians. It should work wonders for you, though. I shall go on ahead and make sure there is not anything strange going on where you are headed. I am counting on you. Woo! I'll see you in a splash. I'm just here wondering why there's some guy with a shark on his head. I know, right? Yeah, Sidon has never really been quite my type. He's nice, but, you know, he doesn't do it for me. Don't pick up the rock. Don't be a smarty pants. What is this pig trying to do? Hey, swine, come back here. Oh. Ow! Hi, Pixelnator. I think kingfishers like fish. I do. But not large fishmen. But however, in any case, I can definitely see the appeal, and I can see why people like him. I can see what I like about him. It's just, I don't got the hots for him. That's just me personally. I'm more Demi to begin with, so I respond less to purely physical traits. Hi. Ow! Hey, uh-oh. I didn't get the lizard, gosh dang. There's a Hinox up there, isn't there? Heyo, Demi gang! Yeah, it's not per se that I need to have a strong emotional connection with someone before I find them interesting. It's just, you know, I need to have at least something of an emotional connection. I need to like just like someone as a person, which is why I don't get the hots for like villains much. Because they don't like, I don't find them relatable. They're not someone I can like really connect with, you know? Cass is better. Cass is absolutely perfect for me. Ow! Ow! Bowser is nice. Because Bowser is legitimately like a good father and stuff. And not like an actual evildoer, really. If we're gonna be really honest. Ow! Jeez! Time to eat fish. I need to cook something soon. Let me at least increase my speed.
Hey!
That duck is frozen in time. Pause ducks by going upstairs. Hey Flint, there's boulders. Bowser's a bratty top. Damn, alright. No, Bowser's pretty cute. Especially considering the fan art Bowser. I'm really not into regular, like, Nintendo art style Bowser physically. Because, well, he's not really made to be that interesting in that sense. That said, when you look at, like, fan art Bowser, and, like, having him cute, like, having him, like, have, like, a cute relationship with Luigi and stuff, I love it. I got confused for a second because your partner is named Casslaw. Oh, you and the and Unicorn Cass have something, or is it a different Cass? That's really cute. I believe I believe Cass went to MFF. I believe. I think I met them. Yeah, that's the big bird's name. Yeah. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Wait, Koi Boy, were you at MFF at all? If you were, I missed you, and that would be really sad. And anyways, sorry for calling out to you from the river. Since I pressured you into coming, I was not sure if you really would come through. I'm pleased things are going well. Ever since this strange occurrence, there have been a lot of monsters around here. Be careful as you proceed. If you were, you would have been looking for homies. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, next time. I would love to meet you at some point. Like, BLFC and MFF are the places I'm aiming for at all times. I really hope that BLFC is gonna be possible next time. There we go. You are making a joke. What, Dan? Oh, I didn't even. I hadn't read your joke yet. I'm sorry, Dan. I don't think I replied to you. I want to try to hit up BLC and MFF. Yeah, those are the places that are absolutely wonderful to hit up. Especially for me, because I need to go overseas. Those are the places where I'm going to meet the most friends. So, yeah, very exciting. And very, very fun. And hurry! All of my fellow Zora are anxiously awaiting your arrival. Duck has paused. Anyways, let's go. Woo! Let's see, there should be some spots to cook in these mountains. I remember there was at least one. Ooh. My neck hurts a little bit. You wanted to go, but most people went sort of last minute and didn't budget properly throughout the year. That's fair, that's fair. I too also like only like made the choice to go. Okay. I only made the choice to go like a month. I'm gonna save here just to be safe because I remember having trouble in this area. Ooh. Can I get rid of these? That'd be nice. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I determined that I would go like a month before because I saw that like the flight prices were actually somewhat affordable, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And it was honestly a wonderful choice that I went, because otherwise I wouldn't have met so many wonderful friends of mine. Don't call your friends. Friends have been alerted. I don't see any... I hear Piggy. I don't think that was a Bokama. Should I call you Flint? Yes, I'm Flint. Call me Flint. Unfortunately, 2020 happened. Yes, that was really sad. Oh, a shock arrow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they got a lot of shocking stuff here. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Fuck, he saw me. Dang it! Oh, that hurts. That's, oh. I can't do that. I need to eat this. My only meal. You may cast through your friend Nazra. Nazra was there as well. You could hit it off. That's when you found out a bunch of people were gonna go, including them. Oh yeah. Yeah. You were gonna go to your first ever convention in 2020 with Rookroll. Oh heck yeah. So what I was gonna say, I wanted to go to all those conventions as well in 2020, and then that happened. Oh God, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go! I got really terrified there. Dang. Oh, I'm using this bow. Gosh dang. Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna wait here for a moment. Okay. Welcome to 2022. Yeah. Oh gosh. I was planning to go to I went to MagFest and I was planning to go to MFF again that year. And I also was planning to go to I was also planning to go to Euroferns, and I was gonna get my boyfriend along, and then COVID happened, and like all con plans were just canceled, and we broke up in May. So that was that. Oh, there goes my claymore. That's a bummer. Well, that went well. What if I just took you and... Well... It looks so good. You glad that you're finding that you can finally catch some of this? Yeah, it's so good, right? Hi, Brushwood. How you doing? Very impressed by the mod. It's amazing. Oh. Ow. Soldier's bow. Sweet. Oh, let me quickly break these with another sword. Not the best sword for that, I suppose. Are there any things that I've missed? Because there seem to be boxes around. I don't see anything more. Maybe that was just it. Okay. But yeah, that relationship fully ended. Big sad. But also afterwards, you know, you realize that, yeah, you weren't exactly made for each other. So, you know, in the end, it was a good thing that it happened. Ooh, get. Big hearty radish. Anything else that I can grab from around here? I need to keep a lookout for hardy radishes and stuff like that, because I need to like get those food items, those dishes that increase my hearts beyond my limit. Need to do something, BRB? Have a good BRB? Fog. Also, Pivot, how are you doing? I hope you're well. You went from 0 boyfriends to 2 boyfriends during COVID, and you quote, "You should just ask my boyfriend out already." That's hilarious, Pixel. That's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't see. I want to meet someone in real life before I ask them out, because I want to know how it is to be with them for realsies. Because you want to eventually go to things for realsies. And I've had experiences with things starting online and things going too fast and then turning out not so very okay. I've had that twice now. Those were my 2 previous relationships. So yeah, cons are the way I can meet friends and peeps from IRL, and then like I'm like single and I see all my friends like pairing up. I'm like, oh, okay, well there's that. But yeah, I'll live. As much as of a pain that 2020 was, especially since you ended up missing PAX East due to that alongside your best friend's fragile state of health at the time, it led to eventually joining the community. As such, the positiveness, like, outweighs the negatives. Good. You're good. You woke up late, lol. Oh my gosh. You're gonna chill and watch for a while? Heck yeah, enjoy! Sorry for calling from so far away. The domain is still a ways off, but you're making good progress. I shall be along soon myself. I won't be much longer. In the meantime, I'll be cheering you on from here in the river, so hang in there. You can do it. Stay strong. Exactly, Koi, it does. So, like, what? And there's no need to rush. However, that doesn't mean that I can feel the effects of not having a someone to always rely on, not having my own rock per se. It's a bummer, but you know, it's just how it is. Help. Should not hit. Okay, so you should not hit these bats with something metal, because they will shock you. Nice. But Flint, you've got all of us to have a healthy parasocial relationship with. Oh yeah, I felt those. Those have been very fun. Yeah. No, parasocial relationships are they're not fun when they are taken to their extremes. Yeah. Companionship is important, yeah. And what's sad is that usually during the day I can't really hang out with them often, and like at night I can sort of catch them, and in the morning when I wake up, when like that would be like the most opportune time for us all to hang out. They usually have to go to bed, so it's a sad. Oh gosh, can you stop? Ow. So yeah, it's not easy, but I'll live with it, and hopefully we can find some solutions, you know. Rocks are nice. They're good at throwing at people that you don't like. Hey! You'd rather have no one for a long time than to rush into something. Oh, very true, Koi. For sure. You just make me sad, yeah. Hey, Link! You're almost halfway to Zoro's domain. Oh, by the way, there are a few spots up ahead with lots of enemies, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I believe in you, Link. Use my belief to kill the enemy or something. Yeah. A little sad for the Europeans. It's not always great. Oh gosh, stop. Parasocial things? What? Well, what has been up with that as of late? It seems like that's been a really recent thing. The parasocial relationship thing? Oh no, the worst thing I had is definitely like a year ago at this point or something. I don't exactly know when that was, but like that was my worst experience. Other than that, it's just like these minor things where like, you know, someone wants to be a little bit too friendly, a little bit too soon, you know, and gets into DMs a little bit too easily, you know. Yeah. Let's see. Hold. Wait, no. Oh yeah, that's fine. Nice. Diva had a dude who put their Twitter bio that they were her ex. They never met. What the fuck? That's really upsetting, honestly. No. Yeah, that's a big yikes. Oh my god. There we go. Why are they Eurofurs and not Euro beans? Oh, we don't all have beans, but you know. Interesting that these Lizalfos haven't really been dropping any of their weapons very easily. You have beans. That's good, Dan. I'm very happy for you. You get to be a Euro bean. Wait, Flint, hold 2 apples at once. Yeah? They look like ditties. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when you see when the Flint titties come out. Oh, hello. That's an interesting one. Ooh. Oh no. How about I use this one? There we go. Whee! That worked. Chicken breasts. No. Oh, I'm gonna yoink this spear. Oh, very good. And if I go back to this, I can easily crush these boxes. A Korok leaf. Very nice. Flint boob Sona. Fem Flint. Flemt. No. I'd look great as a girl, that's for sure. Ow! Ooh, that hurt. Woo. they just... There you go. They're a bit of a problem, jeez. That's the one we want. And also we can drop this shield. Hold on. Oh wait, I'll drop this one and get this one. Arrows. I don't have many. I only have 2 shock arrows. They're not giving me many like special types of arrows. After getting here just in time to see you murder my family, it's time for me to get to bed. Thanks for stream. It's all good, Chio. I greatly enjoyed murdering your family, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Definitely not filled with nightmares about how I murdered your family. Good night, and I'll see you another time. Oh. Apple. There they go. Bling! The adventure goes very well, Hinde. How are you doing? I hope you're well. History of the Zora, Part 1. The Eternal Zora's Domain as told by King Dorephan. Yo, hold up, Flint out there. Murdering families? You're supposed to be the hero. It is my heroic duty to kill families. Also, to everybody who's here, if you aren't a part of the Discord yet, make sure to be on it. Because it's a really cool place to be. You get to hang out with lots of peeps. You get to join voice chats, hangouts, and everything. There's going to be movie nights. Sadly, last Friday we couldn't do it because, yesterday that was. I was tired of vaccine booster. But you know, you're tired and a little cold, but you were home from errands. Heck yeah. Yeah. Be on there, and you get notified of whenever we go live, especially if you have the right role for it that allows you to do that. And very importantly as well, if we're ever gonna, we're planning to, but if we're, when we're going to like put out like a public version of this mod, it's gonna probably be linked on the Discord, so you're gonna want to be there. Please don't kill my family, Axel. I will gladly murder your family. As long as they are inside of Breath of the Wild. Seeking bounties of such water, the Zora gathered here. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of a stone masonry was developed to create our new home. The domain has one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artists who made it, and an eternal symbol of Zora pride. Oh. Mr. Camouflage, is it? Okay. Now, this was quite the tough area when I went here for the first time, and you know what? It's still a tough area. But we're doing pretty all right. Wait a minute, what's down there? A pretty area. Anyway. Flint's already killed my cousin's uncle when he crossed Flint's path. Flint shouted, "Fox!" And then he was dead. Hee hee. Yeah. Smile. Anyways, let's get off the light-hearted topics of killing families. I hope you've all been absolutely wonderful. Let's see, what can we talk about? What are some games that you guys are excited for in the near future? What are games that you would like to see me play? Let's put it that way. Games that are coming out soon, or maybe are really exciting and already out, you would like to see me play. FNAF. I liked what I've played of Security Breach. I might continue with that. We'll see. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Ooh, yes. The Saints Row reboots. Ooh, yes. Oh, Captain Tio, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. That was really, it's been really funny. Getting over at Pixelnator. That's not a bad idea. Dark Deception. What is Dark Deception? I see a tongue emote, so it might be, you might be tricking me. Chapter 4 was released very recently. Okay. So for Makai Kingdom, getting re-released for Steam and Switch, a classic PS2 strategy game. Ooh, exciting. Starfield is coming out later this year, and it seems pretty poggers. Starfield. 20 Days to Legends Arceus releases. Oh gosh dang, that game is getting close. Jeez. Amogus. A horror Pac-Man sort of game. Oh, interesting. Really good, damn good voice acting too. It's Pac-Man. Horror Pac-Man, and it's got chapters and voice acting. Inforex, you're gonna have to tell me more about it. Anyways, hey Link. Hey Link. Look below, down here. You are still pretty far off, my friend. But I was sure you'd be passing over this bridge, so I've been waiting for you. You'll be in Zora's domain before you know it. In fact, I'm going to head that way too. I shall meet you there. Oh, Flint! Beware, warrior! A monster approaches you! Oh. That's a problem. Are you interested in Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Flint? I have it. I've played it, and it was very cool. It was very cool because it looks absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and it's loved for its art style. But I don't know how much more it offers that is actually like that groundbreaking. I mean, of course, I don't need to have something groundbreaking specifically. It can also just be a fun romp. But I don't know. We'll see. Currently, of course, we've got our playthrough set out for us. We've got The Legend of Flint, and we've got Super Paper Mario, and whatever else I can fit next to it. I was planning Heavy Rain, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit that in if I also just want like my moments of free time where I can just do whatever I want. Because that's also kind of necessary, you know, guys? Like, sometimes you just like want like a moment where you can do whatever you feel like. Because there are some games that are, that have just not been played yet, or like, oh. That's a problem. Sometimes you just want to play something quick for fun, and sometimes you don't want to do like a big playthrough. Sometimes you just want to do something silly. Sometimes you want to get some friends on for stream, you know, stuff like that. And if you have everything planned out exactly the way you want, like, well, I do that every week, but you know, I determine what I want to do at the start of the week, you know. But if you keep doing that, if you keep sticking to only like big, like specific things, and have your entire schedule just be just that, it's gonna get monotonous and it's gonna be frustrating and tough to keep up. Monster Hunter Stories 2, but it's entirely up to you. No, they call their monsters monsties. That means it's already out of the running. It's not gonna be chosen. I'm very sorry. Whee! I love the way physics is applied to them. They can just go flap. Frick. And do a drippy. Yo, they got drip. A lightning rod. How did he see you? They are all seeing. They see everything. How about we drop this thing, because we really don't need it right now. I'm good. Ooh, 21 rupees. Monsty's a dumb name for the monsters. It's as a slang term in universe, it's fine, but as a normal name for them, it makes them harder for me to take seriously. Yeah, I can't take the story seriously. Like, monsties, there are adults that talk about monsties. And I'm just like, you know. Around 100 years after King Dorephan ascended up to the throne, a stray guardian crossed the upland Zorana into our domain. Okay. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldier's spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned to that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. I wonder if we can find that soul guardian thrown down somewhere into a ravine. I wonder if we can see that. That'd be cool. But also, it's interesting how their ordeal that they're like basically making an entire monument for is of their king defeating a single guardian. Meanwhile, Hyrule got destroyed by hundreds of them. Ooferdy doofers. You know? Yeah, just monsters would have been great. You managed to look past the Monsty thing when you saw the gameplay. It's like Pokemon with fluff and dragons and stuff. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks very cool. Also, if I'm gonna be really honest, like, that's not like the one and only reason. I'm not that silly. It's just, you know, it's a long RPG that I don't have time to like to take out. You found me. Bye. Look at this thing. That's pretty cool. I remember this is the route I took to Zora's domain originally. There's just a simple road down here, but I didn't see it at the time. And instead I went this way. Over there, we got a little, a fun little elephant. Look at that bean. The East Reservoir Lake. And then it rained everywhere. Do not bully the plant child. It's okay, I just dropped the rock, that's it. I love that your wings work in this mod. Isn't it amazing? I love it, it's so awesome. On the plant child. Yeah, no, I just, that's it, yeah, so. I'm not bullying them, I'm just drop a rock on the plant child, that's it. Ooh, the black parrot, hello! Thank you so much, hello! Black parrot, how was your stream? Welcome on in, everybody. Get comfy and cozy. How are you doing? What were you playing? Please tell me all about it. Hello! Hi, I'm Feathered Flint. I'm a bird, I play games, I play RPGs, platformers, pretty much anything with a good story or soundtrack, and right now, we are playing The Legend of Flint! Bird of the Wild. Welcome on in. This is me. I can fly, I can run, I can do stuff and things in the game. It's really cool. I love it so much. And yeah, hi. Welcome on in to everybody who's here, who just came in with the raid. Thank you so much for being here. Black Parrot, I hope you had an amazing time. You were playing something. Beat Saber, there you go. Ooh, I love Beat Saber. Beat Saber is such a wonderful time. Like, especially like with song requests. It's such a lovely like community time where people get to like put in their favorite songs, and you can and then you get a physical exercise and you get tired. It's great. No, but I honestly love it. And yeah, everybody, if you could please, to everybody who just came in, if you could please click my little icon below the stream on the left, the one that I actually drew just yesterday. If you click on that twice, it'll bring you back to the stream without any interruptions, any ads, anything. You're totally fine without any advertisements. Those are those pesky little annoying things. And you'll be counted as a real viewer instead of a raid viewer, which is kind of stupid that we make a distinction for that. But you know, Twitch be silly. It's just how it be. Thank you. Chat tries to end me with requests, but it's all good. Yeah. Beat Saber with stream is typically no fail time. You gotta turn on no fail mode because it's just not gonna happen. He's just so conceited, am I right? Playing a game about himself. Am I right, Raiders? No, but it's been amazing. Especially that Melon also added in secrets and surprises that, like, I had no idea were in, despite, like, my own preparations as well. So, to see myself, to see all these, like, fun surprises, for myself as well, it makes it a completely new thing for both me and all of you guys, which is just an amazing thing you can do on a stream. Like, holy crap. Anyways, Beat Saber with stream is basically, what if that song had reverb fart? Well, it's not really like that, Pixel, but we can always add some reverb fart. But yeah. No, like there's sometimes it's like there's like a single troll song. Typically it's just like very difficult songs. That, or sometimes people pick it out because of a song that is nice, but it turns out the person who made the beat map is not very experienced, so you just get like something that's all off rhythm and doesn't feel right to play. So that's typically the things that happen. But aside from that, usually it's a really good time because like you get those songs that are just really well mapped and they're very catchy and you feel the beat and like everything flows well and it's really, really nice and fun. Also side boob time for side and boob side and yes. Whoa. Hello. I've been waiting for you, Flint. Welcome! Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry this way! And also you can use your model in Beat Saber, that's for sure. We use, what's the, Live. We use the program Live to have that printed for stream. It's really fun. Huh? What is it? Master Flint! Is it truly you? The Hylian champion? It's me, Rithon. We used to swim together when I was but a child, remember? I don't remember. Well, it has been 100 years since then, and now I'm over 130 years old. I must say, you've aged well for a Hylian, unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? I'm also not a Hylian, but you know, whatever. Oh, you want to throw stuff? You want to throw stuff, Maple? Here you go. If you use the throw stuff redeem now, you can throw stuff at Flint or at the Rito, or maybe both. I think it will most likely hit Flint like this. Do it. Throw stuff. It's fun. Anyways. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you can use the throw stuff at me redeem. Look at that. Yeah. There. Perfect. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be a too personal question. Father, we are on guard duty right now.
Oh, right, sorry. The leader of the pack, Baz, the heroine Gaddison, and my father, Trello. They have all...
Trello. Interesting. Wait, was that noise as he flashed his teeth an old rupee noise? Maybe? Automod got you. Wait, but you can improve it yourself. Why would Automod get you? There's no... That's so weird. Automod can't get you, right? Oh, hold on, I gotta line this up again. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Throw stuff at face. Do it. Yeah, that's the stuff. Well, I aged quite a bit, I'm afraid, but they are doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Oops. Sorry for keeping you too long. You have business with the throne room, right? Please proceed there at your earliest convenience. I love that that's an old friend. Oh, Rito. You must be exhausted after your long journey. And as for me, I am called Leto. But enough about me. Could I possibly ask you to go and meet with King Dorfan? He's in the throne room. Please go ahead. Yeah, they all want me to meet the throne boy, Dorfan, because they want me to save them. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I shouldn't talk to the elderly? Oh, okay. I won't. Don't step on a Leto. It's me, Mozu! Anyways.
You must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorfan, ruler of the Zora. That object on your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it's all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian Rito champion, Flint. Bird. Do not tell me you've forgotten me.
The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Flint? That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths.
I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Flint, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know.
No, it's a Wii U gamepad. If you were here at the beginning of the game, you would have known it's a Wii U gamepad.
So many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary.
I've been sleeping.
Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mifa, yes? You do you not?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so.
Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Flint seems confused.
Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, Flint, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta. I shall do the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength?
What? King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins.
Shut up, Muzu! Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest?
Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Flint is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have you not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind.
Indeed, Flint is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together.
Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. Also, they have smelly feet.
Muzu, why are you such a racist boomer?
Anyways.
And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us.
Flint. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains.
Soup! Yay, soup! Yeah, by the way, everybody, type exclamation point soup and then someone else in chat so you can give them a bowl of soup. It's really cute. And there's lots of little, there's a, no. Also add a target. Just, don't just give it to yourself. Don't give it to me. I had enough soup. Give it to each other. It's fun. And there's all sorts of references in there to other streamers as well. It's fun.
For us, Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out again.
Microphone soup? There's a question mark there because it's like it's Mike. I couldn't think of anything else. Whoa, that's loud suddenly. Mom, don't have a good lurk. Hi, Cinder. How you doing? I hope you're well. Hey, waiter, there's a microphone in my soup. Squimshed berry. Delicious.
The Divine Beast Varuta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no... These orbs are clearly out of control now because there's no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who is quite shock resistant for his aura, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, Flint, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then, is Princess Zelda still alive?
Yes, in Hyrule Castle.
I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all.
Osmar, thank you for the follow, and you precious peep. Thank you. How you doing? Waiter, return in full force. Oh my gosh. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Let us appease Ruta together.
Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny.
Both so handsome. Thank you. Yeah. They're very handsome boys.
Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith.
Oh.
So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like Azora. Please take good care of it.
King Dorephan! Surely you do not really intend to give her this outside of the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit.
That Muzu is quite a dick. You must understand he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. She hated it. Naturally, she means a lot to him. He does not mean a lot to her, but that aside, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her in the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his racistness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta. But now he has rushed off in a huff.
Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly.
Zidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him.
And now we need to wear a piece of armor. So that's gonna look a little bit weird. I know, right, guys? I'm being told I'm a Hylian everywhere. I don't understand them. It's like the world just kind of finds it okay. Like, whatever. That actually works. I mean, the hands are still in my wings. It doesn't line up, but you know, it's better than nothing. Also, guys, how you doing? I hope you're well.
You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you.
Listen well, Muzu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Flint.
What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie! Not this, Zora! How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue.
It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart.
Enjoy this cutscene. It's a pre-rendered one, which means
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
yeah, that was my video editing. And I'm doing that for every cutscene in the game. Oh, hold on. Look, can I? Oh, I cannot move the camera so that, like, Muzu is in the center. Hold on. But in any case, Night Methane, hello. But yeah, we've already seen it for a couple cutscenes, and, like, all of the others are going to be played as well. It's going to be great. Oh, you tap that leg. I understand. It's all good. What's the matter, Flint? Are you unwell?
You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter?
Also, a big thank you to Ellie Ramon and to Ink Bleeder Wolf for retweeting my stream announcement tweet. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all. You're dying. It's great, right? Want to see another one? There are a couple that we've already watched, so I can just pull them up again. I can do one more. And the rest you can, of course, also just watch in the VOD. I believe the previous one I should be able to upload tonight to YouTube.
You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever's the matter?
Mifa, I remember.
What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now when it's most convenient. In any case, without a solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now's the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know.
Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing.
You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... It's a perfect fit. His chest is totally not clipping through the front of the armor.
This is a mess.
Huh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mifa made it by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this?
Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Flint perfectly should be proof enough that Mifa made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the great calamity. That is why Mifa never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out.
I never would have imagined she would make the special armor for one such as he. You bitch!
That's a Game Grumps reference, hee.
I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it's our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you.
You could have done that before you were told that I'm Mifa's lovely. Just like her. Bitch. Anyways.
As I promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need.
You love that reference? Wonderful. Good. And Shellyak too.
A tall mountain over yonder. It's called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora.
Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quick. He's vicious, to be sure, but I'm certain Link will rise to the challenge.
In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. You think you can gather that many?
Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. And the Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim the waterfall up in the basin, just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast onslaught. Yeah, that's great. Alright, let's go.
That's literally a Lionel, and I'm just a squishy bird.
Hi. Hold on, let me get some stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take them all. 60 rupees. Very nice.
Hi.
Very good. Chrissy the Penguin, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. How was your stream? Please tell me about it.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well. Is there a place for me to cook? Yeah, there it is. Very good. Let's see. Holding some meatsies. La-da-da. Walk up the waterfall and then... Rivali's Gale is ready. Oh, it's a little bit different in this one. Let me show you. And also let me do this shrine real quick. Nejoma. Yoink. There we go. Flint got crabs. I got crabs. Oh no. Hold on. You have crabs. Oh damn, Chrissy, thank you so much. Aw, that's so sweet. 10 heckin' months. That's amazing.
Also boom. 10 months of subbing to Flint.
Holy
You
crap.
my burb.
What the heck? Thank you. Yeah, we get it. 10 heckin' months. Enjoy the emotes, and thank you so much for helping me pay rent and stuff. Speaking of emotes, I made a couple new ones. They're in the Biddy rewards. The Wiggle is your favorite? The Wiggle is very good. I love it. That one was made by Hazarino. All the others were made by myself. Did you went and follow me on Twitter? Aw, heck, thank you. Oh, I know. I know what to do. Okay. So there's boulders falling down from up here and stuff. Let me quickly open this. Ow! Oh. Alright then, I don't really need a Zora Spear. There we go. Flying is a little bit overpowered, but you know, that's why we have it. There we go. Is your statement when you make food? Oh, I feel that. There it goes. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was a little too much. Dang. It's not budging. Oh yeah, HDQ is gonna be very fun. There's only, oh gosh, dang it, really? There's one thing I'm a little bit worried about is that while like next week it's gonna be probably very tough for me to stream because GDQ is happening, so a lot of people are gonna be watching that instead. And I know how numbers impact my mental health. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do. Asinine Lord of the Shower, welcome on in. Mifa best girl, changed my mind. Mifa's wonderful, I love her. Yes, come in. Ah! All right then. Then you could change what Link looked like in the game. Oh no, you can't. This is modded. This is my own personal character. This character is owned by me, and we put it in the game. The model was made by Whowaves, by the way. If Whowaves is still here, go check him out. Oh my gosh, Pepperina, that's amazing. I thought it was Falco? No. No, it's not. Hey, got a smile upon you and stuff, you know. Yeah. What is that, Pooch? I forgot about Goose. Yay! I love Buttspot. Buttspot can do usernames. Buttspot pulls out. Like, Buttspot does any random syllable. I'm Pooch. Aw, that's cute. Let's see if we can do this without. I mean, we probably can't do this without the. Without the Zora armor. Oh, you're having a time. Azalea Thorns, hello. Yeah, you can type exclamation point ignore me if Buttspot actually annoys you. But honestly, it's just a fun little bot that just replaces random syllables with the word butt. So, you know. It's harmless. Let's see if we can do this without this piece of armor. Because, you know, armor looks weird on me. You can replace butt with other things? Oh, really? Can you? Oh, I didn't know that. Weef. Yeah, Weef is perfect for Tiny Drago. The other has it changed things to bottom smashes. Oh, that's cute. Oh, everybody be bottom smashes. And that was Vermont Scale. With his name and his voice, and it's absolutely great. It's so funny. Oh, I can't reach it like this. Oh, I can climb here because it's below the other edge. Okay, can we make it without the armor? That'd be great. We have to do this without the gale. This might be tough. Oh, no, that just makes me let go. We have nothing that gives me extra stamina right now. Oh, that makes me slip and slide. Oh, no. Okay. No, 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 no. No! Okay. Guess we're doing the armor anyways. I tried. It's cool. Had a rock climbing wall that we never used. Same here, honestly. I think I don't know, actually we used it once. A single time in 6 years. Yeah, you're salty. I noticed. It's understandable, that's for sure. A rock climbing wall that rotated? What the heck? Now that's something. Yoink. I would have needed to climb even more, so it wouldn't have been possible at all anyways. The local arcade. Oh, jeez. The armor is handsome. Yeah, but it doesn't fit me, as you can see. There's fingers going through my wings. Look at them. It's not right. But I think I can take it off now. And I'm going to eat this and drink this. I'm gonna be... Oh, the lizard run. We're gonna be yoinking a lot of arrows here. Your school 2 was too dangerous for them to use and too expensive to remove it. Oh no. But why is it too dangerous? If you secure people well enough, it's fine. You just gotta, you know, have the cables for it. There we go. Make the armor invisible. We can do that, yeah. But also, it's just gonna be a no armor run, which is also fun. Okay. It is Lionel time. Oh boy. Dr. King Boss, hello. Oh gosh. They have very good senses. See, I made that one tiny goof and he already knows that I'm here. Stepping in the water makes noise. Half shark mermaids? Ooh, that's pretty cool. His hoof sounds, it sounds like heart. It sounds like a heartbeat, which makes it even more tense. Okay. Where'd he go?
Vermont's gale is now ready.
Ooh, thank you, Vermont. Where'd he go? He's close, I hear him. Oh, there he is. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we successfully managed to avoid him. And now we have 12 arrows. Can we get enough? I wonder if there's enough around here. That's one. I think there's 2 there as well. Listen. Oh. They call me Terry Treehead. Haha. Another reference. Hmm, 18. They didn't want me to have 20. Hello, Blue Pegasi. Let's have some fun with him. First, I'm gonna save. There we go. You're a pro gamer, you can do it. Okay. Oh, he found me. Hello. Ow. Woo. Oh, that's a sideways dodge there. Ow! Yeah, it's a problem. Damn. Ow! Ow! All right. Let's try it again. Let's beat him. He's look, and he looks at me, and I look at him. Ow! Rude. There we go. Da, ba, 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 ba. All right, let's try that again. Ow. Okay, spear him down. All right, let's do that again. Woo. And there you go, buddy. Nope. There you go. Oh yeah, that's very cool, Pixelnator. It's a very cool touch. Oh, that's not the right button. There we go. Ow. And now you're dead, or at least close to death. And there he goes. The Lionels are quite handsome, I will say that. The Lionel sword, a hoof, a Lionel shield, the Lionel bow, which we are definitely going to make a spot for because we want that. And the Lionel horn. There we go. Perfect. Wait a minute. I just realized that I never got the bow from... I never got Rivali's bow. I'm a silly goober. Let's deck ourselves out with some cool Lionel stuff. There we go. Oh, like how that was awesome. I don't know how you fought those guys. Ooh, yeah, they're fun and interesting. How you doing, Tux? I hope you're well. I want fish too. By the way, if you're enjoying this stream and this content, these jokes, these fights, consider subscribing and help me out. It helps me out a lot, and it gets you some really cool and fun emotes that I made myself. But of course, no pressure at all. Woo! I could just land on the beast right now, but I think the game will prevent me from doing that. It's funny like that. Oh no, there's probably like a shield or something. I don't know. Yeah, it bonks you off. Huh. Where the heck is Sidon? I thought he'd be here, right? Where's Fish Husbando? Like, yeah, I know I need him, but where is he? Is this the wrong side? It is? Oh no. You need to go to the king? No, I'm pretty sure. No. Sidon said he was going to be here. Hello. I'm ending at 11, of course. Yeah. Just Gosh, I'm getting really peeved every time that my parents come in when it's not time for me to end yet. Oh, that one. There we go. It's not a feather Flint stream without parents coming in. Yeah, they're always like, are you gonna stop soon? When it's like, not at all time to stop yet. And it's like, we talked about this. And it's so frustrating. I'm very sorry, guys. They're well-meaning, but they're heckin' goobers. A bed. I can sleep. I sleep. Until nighttime. Alright, we go bother your parents at their jobs during work hours. I should. My dad is an elementary school teacher, so if I just bugged him like right before it's time to end. Oh, what? What this? A bed? Glad to see you're ready to go, Flint. Are you ready for this? You have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? I'm ready. Wonderful. You never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast this one. Here we go. Wait a second. Now that I look closer, I see that you are not wearing your Zora armor. Unless you have enough shock arrows into your Zora armor, we cannot possibly hope to appease the divine beast. Please hurry and gather what you need. Oh. Well, alright then, I'll wear it. It makes me look weird. Hi, Beef, how you doing? I hope you're well. And enough, I know that kind of thing would just bring me right out of my headspace. Yeah, it's really frustrating. It's so frustrating. Glad to see you're ready to go, Flint. We just went through this dialogue already. I'm ready. Wonderful. Here we go. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. Woo. You see those glowing pink orbs? You will need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you will now have the ability to do I can't speak today, jeez. You now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you right up to the side of the divine beast, and from there on you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. Good answer. Let's get going. Sora, get up on the divine beast back. Get up on the divine beast back. La da 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 da. Are you ready? Divine Beast Varuta will undoubtedly use its that includes hurdling giant ice blocks that we'll need to watch out for.
Shock arrows ready?
I do. That's a little bit loud, the game. Oh. There we go. Okay.
Can we get rid of the ice?
Yeah, we can. And there we go. La la la.
That's it.
There we go. Oh boy.
Watch that ice.
Nice. Ice.
Any shot?
I got him. The other one, please. Woo! Wow, that's absolutely amazing! Oh yeah, Pepperina, like some people actually just use arrows instead, and it's not easy. Link, look! The water spouting from Ruta has slowed down. Ruta is floating higher now. You wanted to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
Alright, let's do this.
Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell. Finish the job, Link.
The name's Flint. Oh, it's alright. Whatever. This is so much fun. Holy crap. La da 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 da. Ooh. It's cool being Mac to the elephant. La da 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 da.
You're here.
Exactly right. It looks nice if it weren't for the gauntlets. And also my chest, my tummy like phases through it.
I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost.
She seems a bit... I don't know, unfocused?
The guidance
She's not quite there.
contains the information that you will need.
What a neat little room. I wonder what happens in here. Da, 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 da. Perfect. Actually, you know, I think you would look cute in a crop top, Flint. I probably would. I need to lose a little bit of weight to truly look good in it, I think. But I think eventually a crop top would be great. But yes, Burb looked great in crop top, yes. Da 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 da. You got a map. The Divine Beast's controls have been enabled. Ain't that cool?
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Yeah, she seems like she's not quite all there. And I wonder why that is. Is that a purpose? Is that like a choice they made on purpose? Or is that just like a weird voice acting or voice direction thing? I don't know. La da 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 da.
There are 4 terminals remaining.
Oh yeah, Pepperina, it's very good. The music here is very, very good. Wouldn't you not be quite all there if you died and sealed here for 100 years? Well, yeah, but Rivali and like the other champions, I'm pretty sure are perfectly fine compared to Mipha's sound. So I don't know. I remember like this is the first Divine Beast that I entered, and I remember like being completely mind blown by it. Like this stuff is really cool, and I know that a lot of people complain about like these like having all the same theme and thus being very samey. I do not quite agree. I mean, the main, if you like single out that single argument of it looks the same, then sure. Rathykins, thank you so much. Hello. Rathy, welcome on in. How was your stream? Fandy Otter, thank you for the follow. Hello, everybody. I'm Feathered Flint. I'm a bird. I play games. I play RPGs, platformers, pretty much anything with a good story or soundtrack. And right now, I'm playing The Legend of Flint, Bird of the Wild, our little personal mod of Breath of the Wild, and it's been absolutely amazing. How are you doing, Rathy? How is your stream? Please tell me all about it. Playing Halo Infinite. How has that been? Have you been playing the campaign? An Alpha Outlaw, thank you so much for the heckin' stretch. I'm gonna do that right now. And Fandy Otter, you're a cutie. Ah. Ooh. It was pain, but you had fun. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Also, to everybody who came in with Rathikins, I have a little favor to ask of you. If you guys could click on my little icon below the stream, click it twice. That would help me out a lot, because you'll be counted as real viewers rather than raid viewers. It's a kind of weird thing from Twitch that I don't really care much for, but sadly, it's just how things be. Oh, that got broken. Did you kiss Cass? Of course I did. Mwah. You can't just go through a game of Breath of the Wild without kissing Cass, you know? Oh, I didn't get it. Can I still get it? No! Okay, I think I need to lower the water level somehow. That or change the speed at which the water goes. Wait! I know. And that lowers the water level too. Now everything makes sense. Perfect. In any case, please get comfy and cozy and enjoy the stream.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Let's do it. 3 terminals left. We got this. But first, these wheels do not reach each other. Oh, interesting. I cannot cancel that, but whatever. Let's go further around. You're impressed by the modeling game? Very nicely done. It's very good. Melon speedruns help with getting the model into the game, and Who Waifs was the one who made the model. This model I generally use as a VTuber avatar or in VR chat, and the fact that they were able to make that work in the game as well is freaking awesome. It's amazing. Still have the armor on. That's true. I completely forgot because I'm a goober. I remember now. What we want to do is spin the wheel. They were playing Sekiro. Oh my gosh. You're just playing Sekiro? Oh, that's awesome. I'm guessing it's not quite far enough. Okay, so what will happen is like this, how do you call this actually? I completely forgot what this is called in English. Trunk. This trunk is gonna be moving upward and the water spout is gonna be reaching here. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, that happened. All schwadevs. Oh. Am I being attacked? I need to see this again. Also, I want to jump on the outside of this wheel. There, and get to the treasure that's over there. There we go. Fenrir Slip, how you doing? This is a water temple that everyone can enjoy. Yes. Honestly, it's great. It has this cool water-based puzzle that doesn't require you to get lost in the water. It's great. Better Slip, how you being? I hope you're well. There we go. That's how we do it. Doing well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
Okay. Oh, heck. Can't do that for this treasure chest anymore, so I have to wait for it to go around, and it's gonna be tedious unless... Does the chest move independently, or is it stuck? No, it's stuck to that. Ooh, off. Daily reminder that you are loved, appreciated, and valued. Keep up the amazing work. You all are so talented, don't lie. Keep being your amazing self, let go for everyone here in the chat. Aw, Caddy, that's very sweet. I appreciate you. Oh, no, that didn't do so much. I kind of wanted it to do more, but it's okay. Okay. So let's see if we can get up here. Bonked, exactly. I wanted to do a silly bird thing. Ooh, hello. Well, that ends there. Shortcut, yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. If we make you go all the way here. Nice. An ancient shaft. Okay. Ooh, that was a little too much of a jump. Okay, let's see. Let's see how quickly this is going to raise and how much this is going to tilt. Ah, this is where we want to be. Oh! This is really cool stuff.
Just 1 terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
That's great. Perfect. Oh, that was great. Sweet. Give me those arrows. Oh, we're gonna have fun? nom 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 nom. Throws you off not seeing the glider. Oh, but it's so cool that we can fly. I love it so heckin' much. Because we're a bird. And bird does a fly. Has he been tempting you to do a master mode run of Breath of the Wild? Master mode is really tough. Don't forget that enemies regain health over time in that one. You awaken once more? Welcome back, Sky. Yeah, COVID is not easy. It's, I mean, if the vaccine makes you sleepy, then I can only imagine that COVID, like, takes everything out of you. So, let's see. I believe, like, here would be good. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay, I went a little bit too far. A slight fever of 99 Fahrenheit. Wait, what? Okay, how much is that in Celsius? Because maybe I don't have the correct, like, idea of, like, what it should be. 37? If it's 37, it's a light fever, but yeah.
Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Yeah, 38 would be. You did say slight. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just interesting because I was slightly expecting you to be like, understating your fever. Like actually your fever is actually really high. But no, you're just honest. Let's go do this thing. But first, I eat. Ooh, an attack up. Let's do it. Oh, whoops. Oh, I did a do. How could this happen? It's a scram.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you.
Time to murder.
Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Quickly equipping this because that's good shit. Nice. And that's halfway done. Oh,
Careful.
do. We're gonna do stuff with water. It's gonna be fun.
Now it's your chance.
Nothing has changed. Let's see if we can do like a spear attack and I can zoom over there with a flurry rush. That'd be cool. Okay, well. Fair. Hi, Valtris, how's it going? Oh shit, the VTuber has become the V character? Yes. Are you gonna attack me with your spear or not? No, you're just gonna. Okay. You're gonna do something or? You're just gonna keep doing that? Yeah? So. That's it? Alright. It knows you can. It's afraid.
Go, now!
Get out. Okay.
Defend yourself against those ice blocks.
I hate that, like, when you're dashing, it doesn't make you get out of the water quicker. It just prevents you from getting out, and that's really annoying. Anyways, it's dead. Bad with power from a pressure cooker? Heck yeah, Valtris. Jacob with a bunch of numbers. Thank you for the follow. You know, 8 precious people. Huh. Yes, we're running this on an emulator, so we could mod it. But of course, I own the game for realsies. The screams are something, yeah. And their farts are something else. Oh. Would you be interested in streaming Okami HD? I think I've done so already as well. I've not finished it.
Scale is now ready.
Thank you, Vermont. I have played bits of Okami on stream, I'm pretty sure. But I would love to do a full playthrough of it at some point. Because Okami is amazing.
Hello, Link.
It's Flint.
Because of your courage.
You loved me and you don't know my name? What the heck?
And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace.
But who is it actually? Because it's not Mifa. It's gonna be someone else. I have no idea.
Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself.
I think it's gonna be
to being
Sunny's
trapped
Fury.
here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time.
Who's it
my
gonna
hope
be?
Was to see you once more.
I don't think it's Diva.
Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles.
Yeah, I've got that face of like, I don't know what I got myself into, but okay.
Able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together.
Sure.
Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Valtris, it's very good, yeah. What the? It can just do that. It's cool like that.
A way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can.
Wait a minute.
Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty...
Never mind.
Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again.
Oh.
Even just once more.
Yeah, the bird one is present. Hello, Vermont. Your bird is standing there. And now to see who the next one is. Fira's Grace. That's cute. That's very, very cute. All right. Well, let's get hurt. All right, let's do it. Okay. So, let's see. I can't be dealt damage by my bombs. I just get knocked around. So we gotta find an enemy. Fira will judge you when you die. That's fair. I didn't read it again. Yeah, that's why I'm an ADHD goober. Fortunately, it's still stored. Champion Fira's divine power. Fira will judge you when you die and force you to wake up. Try not to use this too often. I like it. Hi, Rookarts. How's it going? All right. Let's see it. In the process... We'll hear Vermont as well. Let's see. I believe there's a Hinox around here that we can mess with. Around somewhere. Oh, I'm in a box. That's not good. Well, the adventure ends here. Hey. And there he goes. That was fun. Just bomb yourself? I don't think we take damage from that. I think we only get knocked around. Let's see. Enox. Should be around. Waves, thank you for the host. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Don't you also have fairies? I do. But doesn't it take Mifa's Grace first, or does it take Mifa's Grace last? Although, I don't know if I still have fairies. I've got one. It takes fairies first. Gosh dang it. Well, that's just something we're gonna have to live with. Well, enemies get me. What's up, guys? Let me sneak strike. Bomb's hurt? Oh, okay. Well, this is quicker.
God damn it, then stop dying.
I love that. That's great. That's very good. Thank you, Fira. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, yes. God damn it, Flint. Stop dying. Like that emotion of just like that pure like judgment, that like disappointed sound. It's perfect. God damn it, Flint. Stop dying. All right. I want to thank everybody so much here for watching. If you haven't followed the channel yet and you want to see more of this, make sure you follow the channel and join us on Discord. There's a link here. And yeah, thank you all so heckin' much. We're going to be looking for someone to raid. Hold on, that should not be. That is incorrect. Let me refresh the credits. Oh yeah, thank you all so much for watching and hanging out, guys. You've all been amazing. Wait, does the stream over? Yes. I need to end approximately now. Actually earlier, but yeah. Sorry, Vermont. This has to be the end. But thank you all so much. You've been a total blast to hang out with. Now let's see. Oh, it's okay, Vermont. Don't worry. Ooh, Pivot Deer Pup is playing Trackmania, or Crudberry is making art. Gosh dang it, making it so difficult. Let's raid. Pivot. Let's see. And a raid message shall be... I don't think you get that. He gets that reference. Let's see. I can't think of anything. God damn it, Flint, stop dying. That's just me. That's not Pivot. I'd say let's just fill that chat up with love. Let's do it. Just full of love emotes. Your favorite love emotes. Which are your favorite? Like big hearts, cute emotes. Do it. Hi, Nate Bowser, and bye, Nate Bowser. Do it. All right, are you guys ready? We're gonna be rating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Love y'all. See you guys again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for Stardew Valley.